Hello everyone, before we get started, let's take a trip around Monaco with Michael Schumacher's 2004 Ferrari. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed that. Felt very good taking this this little bit of history around this lovely little circuit. You can see there we beat Ricciardo, who drives for Ferrari this career mode, quite convincingly and quite easily. So jobs are good, I would say. Right then, let's go and get started, shall we? And I'm going to start by apologising because I made a little bit of a boo-boo. I forgot to record it right after that. So you basically what you're seeing is what is after the race, after qualifying here. So we've got a lot to catch up. So you can see we've done practice in that already. It's going to be a dry race. It was a dry qualifying as well. Is there everything I need to show you here? Yes, we've chosen a new rival. We chose Carlos Sainz because I think that was best for business. R&D, yes, I need to show you the R&D. We did get that little upgrade there. We got a couple of upgrades going up there, and we got the aero as well. But I can't show you our performance according to everyone else. But you can see we've fully upgraded the aero. We are the best aero. We're not the best chassis still, because that's still Haas. And we just need one more thing on the durability. We should probably get after this Grand Prix. Let's have a look at the progress. So there you go. You can see the upgrade that we've made. Looks like McLaren have brought an upgrade, and everyone else has brought little tiny ones. Alfa have brought a big upgrade step to their car, which you won't see during qualifying. I think they forgot that. They must have left that upgrade step somewhere back there, I think. Don't quite know where, but somewhere. So we'll forgive them for that one. Let's take a look at the championship then. So we're leading, followed by Carlos Sainz, Charles Leclerc, Romans in 4th. Then it's Valtteri, Lewis, Hamilton, Alex Albon, Lucas Weber, Sebastian Vettel, Kevin Magnussen. We're leading the constructors at the moment on 170 points. It's Haas, McLaren, Williams, Mercedes, Ferrari, Racing Point, Red Bull, Toro Rosso and Alfa Romeo. And yet to score, I believe, is Gasly, the two Toro Rossos, Stroll and Kvyat, and then Raikkonen and Giovinazzi for the Alfa Romeo team. So now that I've got you caught up, thanks to my blunder, we're going to go get practiced. We're going to go get... Well, no, we don't need to get practiced or qualified, do we? It's going to be straight into the race for you. How excited are you all right now? Not very, I can tell. So, yeah, let's get underway, folks.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That was how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars will climb around 40 metres up the hill, past the casino, and then descend downwards towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of the 19 corners at Saint-Devote. And don't expect to see much overtaking here today. And it's an absolute pleasure to be joined once again by Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Mercedes. We have a number of changes to the aerodynamic regulations this year, and the signs haven't looked good for them so far in terms of getting to grips with those changes.
There are a few downcast looks within the team this weekend. I think they've been hit fairly hard by the new regs. But this is only the first step down a long road of development, and even if they don't maximise their points today, there are plenty more up for grabs this season.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Paul lines up on pole position with Charles Leclerc alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Sainz, Grosjean, Alexander Albon and Bottas, Hamilton, Weber, Ricciardo and Devon Butler, Vettel, Perez, Nico Hülkenberg and Kvyat, Gasly, Magnussen, Antonio Giovinazzi and Lance Stroll, Raikkonen and Max Verstappen completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, it's a short run to Saint-Devote, and you know what Monaco's like, so try to defend this lead.
Well, holy smokes. This setup, oh my god, this setup. We tried a new setup around here because the old one was just smacking off the wall, and yeah. Oh my god. 1.4 faster than Leclerc, and we were fast enough that we're starting on the medium tyre as well. Oh, they're not going to know what hit them. They're really not, and that's the sad thing. It's the really, really sad thing. Let me show you this setup because it is fantastic. We got everything basically at sort of the extreme, as they would say. But oh my god, it's so good in the corners, and you're going to see how good it is in a minute as well. So hopefully we can carry this pace forward through to the Monaco Grand Prix. I hope so, because oh my god, it's about to be good. Let's do it. Here we go then, folks, to the running of the Monaco Grand Prix from pole position. Come on, we can do this. Lights out and away we go. Oh my god, we got a great start. Oh my god, we got a great start around Monaco. Somebody's locked up in the first corner as we head up the Beau Rivage to Casino Square for the first time. I can't believe that. We got a fantastic start. What the fuck? We got a fantastic start. I really, honestly don't believe that. I cannot believe how great a start we got. Oh, this setup's brilliant, man. I have to tell you, this setup must be like the world's best setup or something as we go through the tunnel. Oh yes, I love that. And now into the seafront chicane, and now down to back for the first time. You can see the sparks flying as we head through to back, and then into the swimming pool section. Oh yes, this setup is fantastic. Ooh, may have nudged the wall a little bit going into Rascasse. And then Anthony Nogues before we head to the line for Saint-Devote. Oh yeah, I'll tell you now, this setup is awesome as we go through Saint-Devote now, heading up the hill. The gearbox seems in okay condition. I think it should make it through this Grand Prix no problem, I think. And again, sometimes when I think, bad things tend to happen. So go through the Lowe's hairpin for the second time now, through into the tunnel. Oh yes. I'll tell you now, this is going to be a hell of a drive coming up, folks. going to be an absolute hell of a drive. Sainz is in second place ahead of Charles Leclerc. Roman's not too far away as well. I'll tell you what, if Roman can get his wits together, pretty sure that, well, I say pretty sure, he's going to be able to pass these two, but of course it is notoriously difficult to pass around Monaco, as we set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix at 11.9. And 11.9, folks, I mean, my god, that's otherworldly. That is straight out of a textbook, that is. Ooh, I may have locked it up a little bit, heading down the hill through Mirabeau, now into, I think that's Poitiers. Yeah, I think that's Poitiers.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the
Yeah, we're noticing somewhere on the ICE. I'm noticing somewhere on the ICE too. I must admit. But you know, we can only live in hope, can't we? As we set fastest middle sector, you can see that the four of us here, myself, Sainz, Leclerc and Grosjean, we're starting to be strung out a little bit from the rest of the pack. That Williams is being a bit of a cork in the bottle. Hopefully it's not too much of a cork in the bottle to set another fastest lap of the Grand Prix. My god. And we're not even on the fastest tyre yet. We're on one of the not so faster tyres. That's a shock to everyone just then. I think everyone just got shocked by that one. Shock the system, as they say. As we go through Poitiers now, onto the seafront. Look at that. Run the curve a little bit. Might give Sainz a look. No, we don't. Look at that. We're pulling away. This setup is allowing us to pull away. This could end up being a bit of a excuse me, bit of a boring Monaco Grand Prix. I hope not, because I'd love to see some passing like we saw in the last couple of races. Unless the AI have started to get a little bit crude, shall we say? I would hope. I would hope not. I would hope that you know. I would hope that we do get some action. Then again, what's some action? I don't know. It could be anything. If we're being honest with you, as we go through Mirabeau Pass, now into Poitiers, now through the famed tunnel. Do you know what really kills me about Monaco? Don't get me wrong, Monaco is a great circuit. I have no issue with the Monaco Grand Prix. The problem is, it always seems to be. We set another fast sector. I think we're going to set another fast lap here in a second on these medium tyres, folks. These medium tyres. You can see we're pulling away from Carlos here. Carlos is falling into the clutches of Charles and Roman. But the thing with this circuit, there you go, fastest lap of the Grand Prix at 11.7. It's been the same circuit all the frickin' time. There's never been any proper changes to it. I think Lewis said it best, not this Grand Prix, though. I think it was last year's Grand Prix he said it. They need to change the circuit. They really do. Because it doesn't excite anyone anymore. But they need to bring in a change to bring some excitement back to Monaco. But they won't. And that's the problem. Not that they won't. There's not many places that they can do that, unfortunately. And that's the thing about Monaco. You should be the best of the best around Monaco to win the Monaco Grand Prix. But what I'm saying is you shouldn't be the best of the best to win the Monaco Grand Prix and not do anything about it. As we go to Danny Ricciardo here. Who's he having? Oh, that looks like Lewis Hamilton going around the outside of Danny Ricciardo. He's got him. I think, what's that going to be for? Oh, someone else going to have a pokey poke here. Who's that? That's one of the Williams cars. Is that Sebastian? We'll have a quick look. I think it is Sebastian Vettel. Have passed Danny Ricciardo here down the hill into Mirabeau Haute. Keeping it nice and tight through the hairpin. It is Sebastian Vettel. So there's a pass on the track. there's hope for this Monaco Grand Prix. Yeah, there's hope. There's a tiny shred of hope. Not a lot of hope, but a very tiny shred. But the thing with this car, you can see how much it's attacking these corners. It's really attacking them nicely. As somebody's gone in the pits there. I don't know who that was. I think it was Carlos that's gone in the pits. So Carlos is in, Roman I think is in as well on lap number 7. So that's pretty early for these soft tyres to come off. I would say that's pretty early for the softs to come off. Then again, what would I know? I'm on the mediums. I'm on the mediums, folks. That's not going to be something to behold, because we got to put the faster tyre on yet towards the end of the race. I think it's into what, lap 13 we're going to be coming in. I think lap 13. But look at the gap we've got on Charles. Now that Charles has got no one with him in clean air, we're just able to pull away. That's insane that we're able to pull away that quickly. Oh, that's better. That's better. That's the good stuff. Cherry Pepsi Max. That'll wake you up first thing in the morning. Yep, we're doing another full recording day today. Another full recording day. Another full recording day. Have we got to halfway of the Monaco Grand Prix yet? We haven't really got to about halfway of the Monaco Grand Prix yet. Oh, dear me. So I think we should, you know, I don't know. Oh, so we go really deep into Mirabeau Haute there. Oh, almost clipped the wall on the way down to, well, it's called the Grand Station hairpin. I'll always call it the Lowe's hairpin. Don't care about whatever. Through Poitiers down into the tunnel. Ooh, run a little bit wide. May have contacted the wall. I think Leclerc's in the pits now. Vettel is in second place with Nico Hulkenberg. Oh, we've clipped the wall on the inside of the chicane a little bit there. That will upset the car. A few mistakes starting to creep into this Monaco Grand Prix now. Perhaps it's just these medium tyres. They've screamed enough already, but we don't want to put the softs on just yet. We want to keep the softs as late as possible, so that when the track's all nice and rubbered in, we can put in a really fast lap that might get close to the lap we did in qualifying. Because I'll tell you now, that 8.9 season 3 8.9 in a practically upgraded Renault, that's going to bode well for when we get to Mercedes season 4. As long as Lucas is upgrading that Mercedes for me. I don't want Kevin to do it, because if K-Mag does it, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. So through Poitiers, down to the tunnel. 12 seconds to Sebastian Vettel. Look, he's on the mediums too. Dear me. So it looks like Sebastian has a plan, folks. He has a pretty good plan. He's basically got my plan. Nico also on the mediums. So anyone on the mediums with me, they're they're going to be a stopgap to those with the newer medium tyres on, I should say, because they're only just going through to back now as we go through Saint-Devote. Now at the Beau Rivage, tyres and everything starting to look very good as we go through into Massenet, then out of Massenet into Casino Square, down the hill here through Casino Square into Mirabeau Haute. Little deep on the brakes there through Mirabeau Haute. We're only what 0.707 off our fastest tyres. We go through the Lowe's hairpin, now through Mirabeau Basse into Poitiers, which will lead onto the seafront and into the tunnel. Listen to the V6 turbo in the back of this Renault just screaming through the tunnel as we go down into the seafront chicane. Hit the curve. Yeah, get a warning for exceeding the track limits. Yeah, we'll have take that one as we go through to back, and the corners basically just come quickly through the swimming pool section. Oh, I've clipped the wall on the inside there. I hope we didn't. If we're not, why isn't the wing being affected by this as we go through the Rascasse, now through Anthony Nogue, and we've got to be getting ready for our pit stop soon. We've got to be getting ready. And look at Nico, man. Nico is holding up the pack for us very, very nicely. I mean, he is holding it up so nicely for us. Thank you very much, Nico Hulkenberg. That's the kind of stuff you love to see, folks. You love to see. I love to see it anyway. I don't know about anyone else. As we go through Mirabeau Basse and now through Poitiers onto the tunnel. I think we're coming in next lap. So if we are, we'll get these soft tyres on, and we're gonna absolutely pulverise the lap. Oh dear me, almost collected the wall there. And now through to back. There you go. Love your work, son. Love your work. Keep it going. Keep it going. Nice and neat. Nice and tidy. Honestly, I can't think of a worse Monaco Grand Prix that I've been a part of. It's
We want to pit this lap, so push now.
It's really been boring as far as passes are concerned, just because the cars are all strung out. I mean, look, you can see on the mini-map, the cars are all just strung out. There's nothing to see here, which is why are we thinking of doing? I wouldn't change a thing. Keep the downforce as it is, because this car is lightning. We have captured lightning in a bottle with this car, and I would very much like to keep this lightning in a bottle as well. As we head down into the seafront chicane, this is going to be our pit stop, so we'll get the tyres on as quickly as we can. There is some, I mean, some cars are pretty darn close to each other. I don't know if, oh, did we bounce off the wall there? I think we didn't. I think we're fine as we come into the pits. Here comes our pit stop, so we can finally get these mediums off and put on the softs. 18 men holding rubber, doing very nicely for us there. And we're off and underway. It looks like the McLaren team or the Williams team, they're going to do a, yes, the Williams team, they're going to do a pit stop, so we should come out in the lead here. We should honestly come out in the lead still at the Monaco Grand Prix, and I bet we're going to have a huge gap as well. Now, while we're in the pits, this happened down into the seafront chicane. I imagine it's going to be Charles Leclerc on Sergio Perez. Great pass if he gets this done. Fantastic pass. That's textbook Monaco right there. Textbook Monaco. Textbook Monaco Grand Prix move. That's how that's done. The fans at the swim pool section on their feet in appreciation for a fantastic move. And I do mean a fantastic move. We're in non-ERS now. Nico Hulkenberg still hasn't pit. That's the gap we had, folks. We had such a gap over Leclerc and Hulkenberg that we didn't. Oh, Whoa! Keep your foot in it. How did that not break our wing? Is somebody playing silly buggers with us again? I hope not. Right, now we can get a lap on here. See what we can do as far as our lap's concerned. We head through Beau Rivage. Sorry, through Saint-Devant up Beau Rivage into Massenet. I see the car hugging the wall nicely in Massenet into Casino Square down the hill. So we get down the hill, we're in... Oh, come on, who's doing... It looks like we've got to pass the hill on the track. It's going to be Gasly and Perez for P13. It's going to be your traditional Monaco pass around the outside of Saint-Devant. I think Nico Hulkenberg just came out the pits there. Yes, he did. And there you go, Perez has got P13 off the man Gasly. Back with us through the tunnel down to the seafront chicane. Oh yes, there you are. Look at that. It's clipping the corners very nicely. Now through to back as well. Oh, a little lift and just coast it through. I tell you what, please be a 9. Please be a 9. That would just confirm our pace from qualifying. No end. Through Anthony Noge to the line. Go on, be a 9. It's a 1:10.0. Oh, that is so close. But you love to see stuff like that. You love to see stuff like that. Oh, this set up at 100 AI difficulty around Monaco. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. Maybe time to. We'll be thinking about it for future Grand Prix. Don't worry about it. What are we? 8 seconds ahead of Leclerc already. He's passed Sainz on the track. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. We're fine. We're fine. Ooh, almost hit the wall on the inside of the chicane there. Oh, I say almost. We didn't. Might be gearing up for another fast lap here. Although I think we took the best life out of our tyres already with that 1:10.0. Although if we can walk away with a 9, that was only a second off our pole position time, I would gladly take that. Let's go to Saint-Devant now, up the hill to Massenet. I know it's as well. There's only one DRS zone. They need to put a second DRS zone here at Monaco, but there's nowhere to put one, which is upsetting. Which is why they also need to make alterations to the track there. You can't have the same old Monaco Grand Prix circuit. You really can't. Excuse me. It's got to be changed. I mean, someone's saying, "Oh, put the DRS zone in the tunnel." Yeah, you put the DRS zone in the tunnel, but the tunnel's too dangerous, and it really is. I honestly mean that. The tunnel is too dangerous because A, it's curved and it goes downhill. What are you going to do if a car crashes going... Because there have been some nasty crashes into the seafront chicane before. I think remember Jenson Button 1 year. Who else? I think Robert Kubica had a crash down into the seafront chicane. There was some other really, really nasty crashes. Carlos Sainz, I think, was one of them. It's not a place to be messing around with. Is the seafront chicane, and I do mean that, because as I say, if they put a DRS zone here, look, you got this kink here in the tunnel, and then they just usually come out the tunnel down the hill, and look what's waiting for you. You get that wrong, you're going straight to the scene of the hospital. That's a fact, unfortunately, folks. It is. It's a cold, hard fact. Oh, by the way, that no, that's I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it. I mean, you look at the mini-map. I mean, Grosjean's getting close to Sainz. We may see Grosjean pass Carlos Sainz here to get on the podium. That's probably the only battle we've got to close on the track that we can probably concentrate on if it happens. I'm not saying it will happen. It may not happen. As we go through Mirabeau, Haute, into the Lowe's hairpin. I'm not calling it the Grand Station hairpin. It's always Lowe's. I'll ask my brother. He'll even tell me it's Lowe's hairpin. And that is a fact. You know what else is a fact? But I had to check then, see the microphone was in. If the microphone wasn't in there, then oh, we were in a lot of trouble. I'll tell you that now. Mind you, if the microphone wasn't in, why is it letting me record? Yeah, boy. It's going to be a long morning, folks. As we go through Anthony Nogue for the penultimate time, and we're coming to start the final lap of the Grand Prix. Really, it's gone that quickly? I feel like it hasn't gone quickly at all. I feel like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like something's not quite right there, and I don't know what. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, folks. Something else we've got to figure out is what we're going to put as our Sunday upload, with WRC7 finishing pretty quickly. Answers on a postcard if you got the perfect game, because nothing's coming up roses at the moment. But this has been a pretty serene drive. Has my cat gone nuts because she just dived away there. She did. I don't know where she is. There she is. But through the swimming pool for the final time. And yeah, it's been easy, folks. It's been easy. I'm not gonna lie on that one. As we come through Anthony Nogue for the final time, and it will be to win the Monaco Grand Prix, 6 in a row, baby.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing.
Yeah!
Well done.
Get in there, my son. Oh, this car was brilliant this weekend.
Renault have pulled off a sublime performance to secure the top step of the podium today. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day, and a driver who knows how to take advantage of that. It doesn't matter how much time you spend poring over the stats and planning strategies if you can't keep the pace, and our winner today showed they could do both.
Here come today's winning drivers, and what a race it was! This is a team that knows success very well in F1, and they're just itching for even more. Congratulations to the Renault team for their excellent win today.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Let's review the driver's standings. Paul increases their championship lead. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Sebastian Vettel would definitely be my first choice. He showed up a lot of the drivers out on the track today and didn't show any signs of slowing down.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Renault's lead continues to grow at the head of the table. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
Car was brilliant all weekend. Car was brilliant. Not gonna lie. We did set the fast lap of the Grand Prix. It's gonna be a full 26-point haul from the weekend. You love to see that, folks. You love to see that. Woohoo! Oh, pole, fastest lap, win. Gets no better. Charles finishes second in his home Grand Prix. Carlos Sainz third. Roman finished fourth. Not too bad, Roman. Alex Albon fifth. Bottas, Hamilton, Vettel from 11th. Justin Lucas Weber and Danny Rick pick up the last point of the Grand Prix. And I don't think anyone retired. No one retired. But Lance Stroll finished last. Yep. Wow, look at Kevin Magnussen finishing P17. I just noticed that. That was terrible. Somebody needs to fire him. Get me in that seat pretty quickly. But we got to wait to the end of the season for that. And before we do that, we have got to go and see Claire. Because no doubt she's got some questions she wants to ask us about this brilliant victory that we just had. Ah man, we were so good, Claire doesn't even want to interview us. No more silly questions from her. Oh my god, what a setup. It's a good job I saved that setup as well. Oh my. Giddy golly go! Giddy 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 golly golly woo. And we made our objective. We got 2,000 resource points. You know what that means. Let me do the math here. Canada, France, Austria. I can sense an ultimate power upgrade coming.
Looks like one of your rivals is also.
Ooh, what should we do here? Ooh, 2007 Ferrari around China. Yes, please. We'll do some of that. We'll do some of that. Dear me. Right. Let's have a look then. Do we have enough? Bye, please. Comes in for Austria. The Renault will be the best power car on the fucking grid. Excuse my fucking language. Now, what can we do here? Oh, look at that. We have exactly enough points to completely do the... We have nothing left. We're bankrupt. Oh, dear. We have nothing left. We're bankrupt, folks. It just means, though, I think we'll get those 2 gearbox upgrades, and then this Renault is going to be a fully upgraded weapon of mass destruction come Austria. You love to see that. You just love to see that. And there's the championship standings as well. You love to see that we're going in the right direction. It's just a shame Roman couldn't have got on the podium there, because I think that would have done in the world of good. But guys, let's go to 10 likes, shall we? We always ask for 10. We get 10 regularly, and you can subscribe for more daily F1 2019 snooker WRC F1 2019 NASCAR Heat 4 snooker 19 WRC 7 career modes, as well as other live streams that are available throughout the week when you hit that notification bell. And if you do, you find out when we go live, you find out when a new episode goes on YouTube. Couldn't be simpler. But guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all very much for watching. Yes, I will gladly replace this gearbox for the next Grand Prix, and we will see you all on the start line for Canada.